Good morning, good afternoon, and good nights. To all viewers of Zane Bowler, Zane Biller, whatever the hell you want to call me, today I'm here on a mission. You can see this beautiful record, cassette, and CD player over to my left, and I'm facing a little bit of a predicament. As you can hear, we're listening to Gato Barbieri's Caliente on cassette, and we're not listening to anything on record or on CD. Now, this thing has a 5-disc chamber for CDs, and it's all going to waste because the pulley system won't allow the drawer to open. Today, my mission: radio surgery, bust it open, find the root of all evil, replace it, put it back together like a Lego set, and it's gonna work. And if it doesn't, then you won't be seeing this. So it's gonna work, okay? Now, are you gonna stick along for the ride, or are you gonna eat my dust? See if you can see that. If not, then I'm gonna, and just hump it up a little bit. All right, y'all. As you can see, got a little camera angle change. Here's the record player. Up top, got this nice doohickey here. It works. I think this stylus might need replacing too, but that's gonna be a different video. So both of our cassette drawers open, and then you're gonna have to just trust me on the fact that every button that I'll press that opens this on the stereo or even on the remote where I can open it is not gonna make it do anything. Matter of fact, just so you can believe me, so I'm not lying to the crowd, you know what I mean? I'm gonna go ahead, plug this bad boy in. All right, you see we got this power standby. We'll go ahead, hit power, turns it on. Let's put it on CD setting. Okay, it's on CD. So I can cycle through. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's shifting in there, but when I go to open it, she don't want to listen. So that's our issue. This is my baby here. You know, it's a shame because I've had this thing for a long time, and although the majority of my music collection is CDs, I haven't been able to play any of my CDs. And hopefully, very hopefully, it'll be a successful effort, and we'll never have to think about this ever again once it's done, okay? All right, y'all. I don't want to mess this up. So I went ahead and found the manual. I'm going to consult it and make sure I don't screw anything up, okay? Okay. Well, the manual ain't say shit, so we're going to have to go ahead and just do this off the dome. Found the amply sized screwdriver, so bear with me while I remove all these screws. Holy crap, y'all. Manufactured July 1999, whole 27 years ago. I wonder if anyone else within the last 27 years has gotten inside of this thing and replaced the conveyor or the CD pulley. I guess we'll have to see. Alrighty, y'all. So tap in with me. I was just finagling with this, and look what I figured out. So we gotta pull that tape off. There you go. Holy crap. We're gonna need some better lighting in here so you can actually see what's going on in there. Alright, y'all. Initially, I wasn't ready to spearhead our issues, but I went and I found myself a working headlamp. So we're gonna go ahead and go on some cavernous exploration in this bad boy. So here's what we're looking like. If you look inside here, maybe I'll go 0.5 so you can see a little better. Down here, this is gonna be our CD drawer. You see there's room for 1, 2, 3, 4. There's another 5 CDs under there. All right, so I'm already noticing that I made a little bit of a mistake here. You see how this is where our screws go in. They go through all and around. and I accidentally took out both sides plus a lot of the ones in the back. So this thing is really not being held together by just about anything right now. It's not looking right, so I'm gonna have to do some digging and figure it out. Okay, I'm gonna tap back in with y'all. All right, y'all, I'm checking back in. There was this piece here sitting in that spot. It spins the actual CD so you can read it. So I went ahead, put that side back on, and I pulled this out because what I need to do is get to this, I believe at least. Hopefully now that the back is open, there will be just a touch enough clearance to get it all the way out. Oh my goodness. Okay, we've accessed our point, and according to my knowledge, it looks like there's nothing wrong, because normally what happens is this thing here, see, that's your pulley. So, all right, well, what the hell is the deal then? Because this thing wants to open now, all of a sudden. Well, either way, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and clean this out, and hopefully, maybe if I put it back together, something or another will fix itself. But otherwise, we're looking at a wiring issue, and that is a little bit above my pay grade, just being honest. 1999 was before I was born, and wiring of that generation was also before I was born. So I'm gonna clean this out, and I'm gonna tap back in, all right? All right, y'all. Well, I have good and I have bad news. So you can see this is our remote here. We have CD select, open and close. When I press open and close, maybe, come on. Oh my God. Okay, so I have no idea why it's doing this. It's leaving a little bit to be desired. You have to push it all the way closed. But shoot, I mean, it works. It works, I guess. It's in good shape, so I'm gonna clean it up, wipe it down, and I'm gonna put it back together, and hopefully it works. All right, y'all, as you can see, definitely a little bit more clean. I'm not gonna scrub it too much because the manual says to make sure there's no moisture in the CD drawer or it will cause you problems. Now I'm gonna get back to the reassembly of this. As you can see, there's a long screw and these little downset divots there. So I don't know how well you can see inside, but the way this goes is there's two little slots. You have to feed them in there, and then that goes to the middle. So you see they're fed through there, screw goes in the middle, and then you go ahead and put this little small screw. It's really important I don't drop this. Small screw goes there. There you go. Got spam texts coming through talking about come work for Amazon. Girl, I know you don't work for Amazon. Don't lie to me. Like I was saying, this long one gets screwed into the middle here. And now, hypothetically, we have it set to 1. I want to see if this works still. Uh-oh. Turn it to CD and hope for the best. Okay. All right. Oh my God. Okay. Well, I'm not gonna complain. The pulley system works again. All I had to do was take it apart once. Y'all, don't bust open your 90s record players because they might smell like your ex-girlfriend's house. You didn't hear it from me though. You heard it from somebody else. I may have been losing some battles, but the war is not over. After I put it back together, put it all into place, it didn't work. And I realized I forgot to put this piece here, both back. I believe that they're alignment pieces for this tray. And so it didn't work. So I went ahead and preloaded the disc in there myself. Kind of cheating because I'm not using the drawer mechanic plus the alignment mechanism, but I'm gonna go ahead and assume that it's gonna work this time. Oh, before I forget, the CD select works too. You can see it engage each time. Yeah. Make sure it works for all 5. Yes, sir. As I said, I may not have won every battle, but the war, the investigation, all of it, it's still ongoing until this damn thing wants to play these damn CDs. And as soon as I could verify that this thing plays CDs, y'all are gonna have to call me a war hero, because god damn it, this was a war, no doubt in my mind. We're rigged up. Let me show you what I'm playing. Grabbed a couple of CDs from the whip. Got Sade's Best Of CD. If you ever heard Ain't That a Bitch by Johnny Guitar Watson. Gorilla's Plastic Beach. D'Angelo's Brown Sugar. And we have Bob Marley and the Wailers' Uprising. I'm gonna load all these up. Hopefully they spin. I need to compromise the camera angle because this is crazy. This makes me so happy. Look at how beautiful. Can move them. Wow. Look at how pretty these are. CDs make me happy. I don't know about y'all. Put this 0.5. I'm gonna load it up. Now let's see what we can do. There you go. See, this is not good looks, y'all. Change of scenery, change of day. Unfortunately, no change of my CD player working. I'm going to prevail. I will prevail. I will get this CD player fixed. I will enjoy my musical experiences. And this is just the beginning. Folks, it's a new dawn. It's a new day. I'm back. I'm revitalized, and I'm better than ever. We had very little success the other day in my efforts to fix this here CD player. So I cowered the depths of Reddit, and I saw some guys say that one of the crucial things in fixing old 5-chamber, 5-disc CD players is that you are supposed to clean the lens. So I got me some isopropyl alcohol, some Q-tips, and my working man hands, and we're gonna get in there and clean the lens. Try one more time. Hopefully when I do that, I'll plug it in and get a reading of the disc. Hopefully that can support it. As we did previously, we have to take this piece out, and then we should be able to access our laser disc reader lens, whatever you want to call it. So I do very much so believe that that small glass piece on the left is going to be our lens. We have Q-tip with alcohol. We take the wet side, dab it there, go very gentle with this. Take your dry end, exact same thing. We should be properly reassembled now. I put everything back where it should supposed to be. Let's go ahead and turn this thing on. See if we can get it to read for once. Oh shit. I don't think it's supposed to make that noise, but it keeps doing this. It'll read it, and then it'll jump straight to the very end. Okay, y'all, let's check this out. We took all of these parts back out to access our lens and our motor that moves the lens up and down that metal track you can see. And in doing so, I did some testing, and I was able to realize that the lens is not our issue because the lens read the CD, which caused this doodad here to spin the disc. So I went ahead and I started messing around with this, and as you can see, there's a lot of resistance that's preventing this from spinning and rotating down the track correctly. So I'm gonna go out on a limb and assume that that is one of our issues. So what I did, I got Q-tips, some isopropyl alcohol, and I also got myself some lubricant used for sewing machines, all-purpose machine oil. I looked up online and it said, Google AI said that this is the method and that's what I'm gonna have to do. So I'm gonna clean it off, apply a drop of this, work it in, and hopefully it will change the resistance so that it can move freely. So I went ahead and lubricated that thing right there, and it spins freely now. The lens here is able to read the CD, but big issue, the motor which moves this up and down is not motoring. Here, I'll go ahead and show you how we're able to verify this. You see how it's stuck in the middle position right now? So every single CD player with a lens is programmed so that when you turn it on, it's supposed to move to the starting position, which is right here, because that's where the table of contents on the CD is. So I'll go ahead and show you what happens when I plug it in. So as you can see, it's not moving at all. Unfortunately, it's staying very contently in that middle position. What that tells me is, since I can see that the wires in the back there are connected to not only our lens, but underneath it's connected to the motherboard, we know the entire thing is going to need to be replaced because either it's not receiving any voltage or wattage, or it's just completely burnt out. So unfortunately for little old me, I'm gonna have to cut this video short, but for the time being, I'm gonna go ahead and upload this so y'all have something to see while I go and visit my boys at Danny Jams. I know I lied and contradicted myself in the intro, but it is what it is. I tried with everything I could, and unfortunately I need to pack my bags and get the hell out of my house. Thanks for watching my video. Hope to see you around. Hope to see you in the next one. I'm gonna be writing while I'm out of town and recording once I'm back in town. Have a good day.